So Jimmy just finished your book, Passion and Purpose. And so I guess the question I have is, why this, why now?
Well, through the years, people have come by and asked us, what's going on at Antioch? What's happening through the church? Maybe they were familiar with some of our work or overseas or something we were doing in the city. And it's been fun to be able to tell the story and help people in their own journey. But after a few years, we thought, we got to write this down. We got to capture the story to inspire and encourage other churches and to inspire and encourage people in their own walk with Jesus. The reason we chose to do it now was I think that there's a desperate cry for the church to be the church. People want to know, does the church work? Can you really love Jesus in community and really be a part of changing cities or nation or the nations of the world? And our answer is yes. And though our book, captures a little bit of what we've done, my greatest hope is that it inspires others to do it even better. As we've always said, we want to make people great, and we want to make actually churches better than ourselves. And my hope is that this is a faith piece to stir and encourage the church to actually be the church in this hour.
Something that I've actually heard quite a few times is the question, is the church dead? So you were talking a lot about the church being the hope of the world and all these things. How would you respond to that question?
Well, my deal, the church is only one prayer away from being alive. When I pray, Jesus becomes real. When I get a group of people together and we pray and we seek God and we actually obey the scriptures, then we all come alive. That's called the church. When we do that in mass, then that church begins to multiply out. And my thing is that the church has a better chance than ever to be salt and light in a really dark world. The world seems to be getting darker, but you know what? The church has the opportunity to get brighter and brighter and brighter. And my experience has been that actually that gap that's going on in our culture of need in every direction can only be filled by the church. And so we really are the answer. We just got to step up to the plate and be who God's called us to be. The church is as alive as we want it to be. Revival is only a prayer away, and my hope is that through this book, people get inspired in their own walk with Jesus and begin to gather people together in His name, and we become the church again, alive and well here in our nation.
So Jimmy, there's a motto around Antioch, a passion for Jesus and His purposes in the earth. How does the book capture that?
Kind of the center of the book is this obsession to love Jesus more. There's this phrase in Acts 4:13. It says that they looked at them as untrained and uneducated men, but they saw them as having been with Jesus. My prayer has always been that people would see Jesus through our lives and how we live out the gospel. And when we talk about His purpose in the earth, that's actually a byproduct. You can't love Jesus without loving people and wanting to see His kingdom come and His will be done throughout the world. And our hope is that through the book, that passion is captured, but then you also see how it works out in our everyday lives in our city, how we are expanding that to our nation, and especially how we're reaching the unengaged and unreached of the earth. My prayer is that in our lifetime, we would see Jesus glorified in every corner of the earth, and my hope is that this book helps us inspire to do more of that.